Think we fixed it. I don't know if we fixed it, Yoda. Hopefully we fixed it. Yoda, I think it's fixed. Yoda, I think it's fixed. Restart your machine and everything bloody starts to act up, mate. Okay. Oh, I'm old. Making sure you guys can just hear me and not an echo. Making sure you guys can just hear me and not an echo. Making sure you guys can just hear me and not an echo. Making sure you guys can just hear me and not an echo. Yo, yo. Yoda, I love you. Yoda. Well, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I gotta fix that. You guys don't want to see my friggin' feet in the picture. That would be awkward. Let's let's readjust that. This is gonna be fun to do. Sorry, I can't even see it. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Hold on. Here's the video. Alright, let's try to zoom in so you can only see the puppies. Hold on. Let's make sure make sure that my feet are not in this. Yeah! Yoda! Yoda. Nobody wants to see my feet. They want to see your beautiful face. Look how handsome you are. Are you the most handsome of the baby dogs? All right. I think we are good adjacent. Hopefully we're good. Yoda. Yoda, you're popular. Look at you. Yoda. See, he ignores me like 90% of the time. I still love him. Yoda. Resident Evil. All right. We got stuff to take care of, mate. Look at you in your picture. You got your own corgi camera. All right. Oh, man, I forgot. I hate this part. This part's terrifying. Everybody lock it in. Lock it in. So I restarted Yoda, and when I restarted, it made everything janky. That's weird, mate. Oh. Ooh. 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 Hmm? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right, Yoda. Okay, so we know the end pieces have to be stars. Stars. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bloody puzzles. It's the name of my bar. Puzzles. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hmm. Got it on the first try. Yoda, you saw that? Fine, Yoda. You know, I got it on the first try, even though you didn't see it. 143. Resident Evil. That's hell, love. And I'm not a fan of it. I forgot how terrifying this part is, mate. Because you're a little Sherry Birkin. Wednesdays are perfectly great days because we get snacks and ice cream. I hate the last place I was at. The teachers were all meanies. I was just study, 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 and there wasn't no ice cream. I love, love, love it here. There was an important rule made today. Everyone must write a diary, get health checkups, and we ain't allowed outside by ourselves. It's good we don't have to go to school. I don't want to go and get picked on for my old clothes. Especially not by the guy that used to wear them. The orphanage's director is coming today. So I'm gonna wear my favoriteest checkered blue outfit. The director is tall. The director has a mustache. The director is a policeman. The fact that she knows the word director at her age. Sherry. She's so little. She's just a baby. They kind of move past this scene too quick. The amount of terrible stuff that actually transpired in this in this. So you got to learn the layout here. Hi Yoda. I put a corgi camera up. Irons is a rapist. In continuity. Canon, he is a rapist. And they covered it up. Because of his academia and athleticism. It was covered up. What's crazy is Irons was actually good in the original Resident Evil 2, but then they canceled it. Yeah, he was actually not a bad guy.
That must be the door out of here.
If it was only that easy, child.
Darn it! I need the key.
They're the two worst characters in all of Resident Evil. I know, Yoda. You're so handsome. What do you think of the Corgi camera? You get to see the babies. Yep. Marvin was alive. Marvin lives at the end. It's basically the same thing you do for Sherry. You cure him at the end. He's Leon's Sherry. It's been 2 months since I sent that letter to Oliver, and all I've gotten back is not a zip. Then again, they're all like that once they get adopted. But he's living like a king in some fancy folks' home and forgotten all about us. Really thought Oliver was different, that he'd be my friend for life. Guess I'm just a fool. Anna sat all the little kids down and told them a story today. She said all the kids that get adopted are turned into food for the boogeymen. That's why no one hears from them ever again. Not sure where she gets her ideas from, but sure she's got the mind for writing trashy horror novels. Oh my gosh, we're in an actual horror novel. There's something weird going on around here, and it's not just of Anne's stories. Don't get me wrong, I've been in worse places, though that's terrible. And this place is funded by some big drug company, but we can't call people or go outside. Why are there so many doctors around? What's with all the shots every day? It's like I'm getting adopted, me. Most people go for younger kids, so I figured I was too old. But I can't say I'm not a little happy. Who am I kidding? I'm totally psyched. I say goodbye to this place on the 20th. I'm gonna try my best to be a good son. Someone my new mom and pop can be proud of. Oliver came in the middle of the night, all messed up, screaming, "Help me," and stuff. I didn't even recognize him. His face was all peeled and melted off. He's with the teachers and doctors now. It's just a skin thing, they say. He'll get better, and then we'll go on adventures together again. Yeah, they added in. Yeah, see, I told you, I warned you, I have ADHD. I try my hardest to finish a game, but then my ADHD kicks in and I need to play something else. Like yesterday I played Rebirth. You gonna lay down, oh handsome boy? Hey, Sniffy. Yes, so I played Rebirth yesterday. And then I'm like, I want to play some Resident Evil 2. And then tomorrow, who knows, I might play Resident Evil 3. But the original. I have no idea what's going to happen. Yup. I've finished a bunch of games. I should finish Dirge of Service. Are you gonna go? You want to go down? Hold on. He wants to go down. You want to go down? Do you want to go up? You want to go down? I think he wants to go down. Okay. You want to go down? All you gotta say is yes. If you said yes, I'd freak out. Look at him. There you go, sweet boy. There you go. Ixo. Go ahead, baby. Yeah, I've finished a bunch of games on stream over the last... I've been streaming now for 8 years. But my ADHD, I think, is getting worse with age. Yeah, that's why I kind of didn't want to play it. I couldn't even have my main mod in here. Because he hasn't played it. There's a lot of people that haven't finished that game yet. That's why I try to stick with things that I love new games, obviously, but I try to stick with things that are, you know, a couple years old. Except for like Silent Hill F. You can play brand new Silent Hill F, brand new Silent Hill. People aren't going to get shocked by them. But storyline wise, for Rebirth, Rebirth is no matter what part of that stream you jump into, you're getting spoilers. And plus, I just finished Crisis Core, so now I'm like kind of taken back. Yes. We know about her because of the Yuffie DLC. So, but yes, she joined. I'm at the gold saucer now, and that's all I'm gonna say. If you're reading this, go call police. Boogeyman's here, eating everybody. Many bark, Boogeyman's here. Help. They coming. Help me, mommy. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up, honestly, getting that on Switch 2 and just playing it in bed. It's a game that I can't stream, and I don't want to sit in front of a TV and play that. That's a lay-down game if I'm not streaming. Yeah, I played the first one. The first one, so I think I said this before. I played 7 for the first time in 2019. So, in 97, I was 17 when that game came out. Never touched a Nintendo game or a PlayStation game until 98, which was Metal Gear Solid, Parasite Eve, and Resident Evil. It was a big year for PlayStation. I was always a Sega guy. And then the Dreamcast came out, played that. So I never played Nintendo stuff. My first Mario game was Mario RPG like 3 years ago. So like, yeah, games I love on Nintendo that I got because of the Switch, because I buy every system now. It was my first Nintendo system I ever purchased besides the Wii. Got a Wii U years after I got a Switch because there's like some cool stuff on there, but I got Breath of the Wild, played that. That game broke my heart. Never even played the new one because that one still broke my heart. Mario RPG is amazing. I got that again on the Switch. I might play that again one day. Yeah, so I didn't play 7 until 2019. Then I watched Advent Children. So I went from 7 not knowing that Aerith dies in the original 7. Had no idea that part was going to happen. Then you get the sad music, got to fight that gelatin thing. Yeah, that whole scene is just terrible. I wish I would have warned. That's the mayor's daughter. Okay, are we not going to talk about that? Are we not going to talk about that? Like, that he is getting ready to... We're not going to talk about that? So we're just going to bypass the fact that he's getting ready to taxidermy a person. Yeah, yeah, Final Fantasy VII was rough. 6 is way better storyline, and 4 is the best in my... So, 4 is my favorite. 6 is amazing. 6 has the perfect storyline. But then I'm going to quote my brother, 7 is the most important. 7 changed the landscape of what we see now. But then again, Chrono Trigger, I think, is better than most of the Final Fantasies that we have. I think that Chrono Trigger is ridiculously amazing.
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to Listen,
Leave me alone. Just please.
time to teach some manners.
That's Mayor Warren. So what's crazy is that in a different timeline in this game, she's dating Ben Bertolucci. Good. Turn him into Harvey Dent. Yes.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry.
Go away. Help! Somebody, please.
You stupid bitch, that's a dead end.
Oh boy, this part. Oh boy, this part. How did they double down and make him worse? It's almost impressive.
It's all over now. Doors locked. Where are you? Show yourself. I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Oh God. Oh God.
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere. Oh, God damn it!
Whew. Whew, we did it. Whew. Oh, we pulled it off.
Bitch.
Please.
Yeah, how do you walk this? You can't walk
Last
this.
fucking chance. Show yourself.
Yeah, like this requires you to, yeah. Mm-mm. Good.
Birds.
See, this game is great. They took an existing game and added to it. Now, if I'm really going to be that guy and give you an actually, because I played these when they came out, like I have all my copies of when they came out, I think that having Mr. X in both versions is in all the versions. I could have been.
Fuck is my key? I see you.
I could have done without that part. Like, don't have to give me.
Hurry.
Go, go.
I'm coming in, Sherry. Get over here, you little bitch.
So it's great that you brought that up. That is the second time we've had a Shining reference. So I'm gonna read this.
Let me go.
Yes, that would have been great. I would have loved. Ooh! Ooh, I forgot that's where this part happens. Take that! Yeah, so we have 2 Shining references, 3 Back to the Future references, and 2 Queen references.
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got
Also, that's an Elsa Walker reference right
What are you
there.
talking about?
Just in case you didn't know that. One day, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil betas again soon.
Pendant. What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
Nope.
Orphanage.
Nothing to do with
Where's
that.
that?
In the neighborhood.
It's very sweet that you think it, though. I really do appreciate the fact that you think that. Nope. Nothing to do with that.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her.
Everything now is pure biological.
Are you serious?
The G virus can only breed with things of its direct bloodline. That's all she's there for. That's why it doesn't kill her.
Asshole.
It needs her. I know. It's okay. Before we leave, are we okay? So before we leave, are we not going to talk about the fact that this dude has a stuffed dodo bird? Like, how much end of the world money do you have that you have a stuffed dodo bird? Yeah, this is the Elsa Walker costume, and what's amazing in it is it's got all 3 of the gas stations that exist in Raccoon City proper. You have 3 gas stations that exist in Raccoon City. Ms. Oil, which you see at the beginning of this one. Tags Ago, which you see at the beginning of Resident Evil 2. That's where that guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me? That. And, Stogla, which you see in Resident Evil 3. Okay, hold on. I think we're going down. Yeah, we're going down. They gave us some stuff from the remake. The first battle that you're with Birkin, that first battle with Birkin is 100%. Oh, what's up, buddy? Croissant pizza. Yes. So, it doesn't blow up. Oh my God, where did he come from? Oh! Bloody heck! Woo! That made me pee a little. Oh, I'm gonna read the chat. See, this is why it's hard for me. Yeah, see? Don't play 3. 3 will ruin my childhood more if you play it. Yeah. You must show me your papers. That's when I'll leave. The minute somebody asks me for my papers, that's when I'm going. Making Aaliyah. So initially I thought that this was
Oh, shit. Looks like it's the other way.
this make sure he's not coming. So I thought that this was in reference to Operation Mad Jackal, Mikhail Pierogies. They jacked up 3. Look at this. Now, what did you learn? Yeah, the oh, she got hurt. I'm sorry, love. I got you, babe. Yeah, I used to watch this streamer named Tiffany Lockhart. She was a big Resident Evil streamer, but now she's a Final Fantasy streamer. She's amazing, and we both downloaded the Resident Evil 3 demo at the same time, and within like 20 minutes, she became a dodging expert in that. So yeah, like she would just dodge the whole entire time. Like he could never hit her. So yeah, he wasn't as scary because you didn't fight him. Oh, Misty! Oh! Officer. Bloody dogs, you killed all those kids! Huh? You will come up? You will go in the bed? You will go up? We'll go up on there, lady. Go ahead, lady. I'm picking you up. There you go. Yeah. Come here. Go there. Go there. Oh, you guys get to see the corgi. Look at the difference in size between those two. So I have a fun fact for you, for everybody. Yeah, yeah, that's Leia. I put up a corgi camera for everybody on TikTok since it's So since we're on a candy bar feature on TikTok, I just went on Twitch. We have to go, but on TikTok we can go. So I figured, what the heck, put up a corgi camera. Jill's superpower is her resilience to the G virus. Anybody else would have turned by then. Jill was like, not today, Jeebus. Lucky dog. Wait a minute. If they're considered dead, why do they screech when you hit them? Yeah, don't play remake. But I do have a fun fact for you. Today I needed to stream. With the world all topsy-turvy, we're playing a game, trying to, I keep going. And the band played on. Bloody dog. Are you digging? 'Cause Grant's like me. He's a digger. Hold on. Oh, yeah, Ghost Head. Yeah, that's Clock Tower 2. Right? Yeah, it's Clock Tower 2. I have all the Clock Towers. I've got the Japanese versions and I have the American versions. It's okay. So that's the beauty of being the streamer. I don't have to type anything. I don't have to type a thing. I got this off the TikTok shop, though, which is pretty cool. It's a Lego gun. I just buy random things off the TikTok shop to quell my ADHD. Clock Tower, I'll tell you this, and Zyber got me a bunch of them after. So Zyber got me a bunch of them. He's my mod in Twitch and one of my best friends. That's another reason I'm not playing Rebirth tonight. Same. Time to get on the clock. Bloody dog! Spin it up! I died. No, I was saying that's the reason why I didn't do Rebirth, because the same thing you said, Chloe said that they can't watch because it's most people haven't finished that game yet. So I decided I'm gonna get it on Switch. I'm gonna get it on Switch. I'm gonna play it in bed. Plus, if I get it on Switch, you get a pack of Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy cards, which is pretty neat. Okay, stop. I know. I have no space. Stop it. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I figured I'm just going to get a copy of it on Switch, and I'll play it in bed. Check your corners, mate.
Looks like it's the other way.
Switch 2. Spin it up. Yeah, I have a Switch 2. Ooh, leftovers. So yes, so I told you I have ADHD. So, it's like that's so crazy. Okay, so my fun fact is that Evan Saba, the amazing person that voices Brad in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, OG Resident Evil 3, that rhymed, is actually the voice of Zombie Brad as well in Resident Evil 2. Fun fact. Child eater, come here. Bloody dogs. Yeah, so I figured I would just get a copy of that on the Switch too. And I'll just play it in bed. I'm sure it looks good on Switch too. It's not a new game. Considering that my Switch 2 hasn't really been used that much except for old school stuff. Yes, thank you. My favorite clock tower is actually Clock Tower Rewind. I enjoy Clock Tower Rewind. I do have an English dub of Director's Cut, which I was thinking about getting, thinking about playing, which is the PlayStation Director's Cut. I was thinking about giving that a try. Or, you know, actually beating it. Bloody dog. How many bullets do you take? Oh. Oh, she's laying down like a little lady. She's so little. Look at her. She's sleeping. Oh. Bloody dog. Yeah, I just have so much stuff. I have so many games. Like, if I decided to just play through every game, I'd have to be like a full-time streamer. And I would have to quit my job if I wanted to play through. I'm literally staring at probably like 200 games right there. All physical. Physical games. Physical forever. A double tap to the cerebellum with a parabellum. Are you kidding me? Bloody bullets. Oh, forgot I'm playing this on hard. Bloody bullet sponge, mate. Hold on, I'll read that. I gotta get a bigger screen. That's awesome. Did you do it, what, like on YouTube? On what? So I don't know if you're familiar with Julie Bell, but I'm friends with her on Facebook, and she just made a commission of a new Psylocke painting. She's like a very famous painter, and she did stuff for like Marvel, and somebody asked for a commission of Psylocke, so her permission just now to post it, and I'm very excited because it is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she still smokes. She still smokes. She never misses. Oh my gosh. So, so you're a big fan of Okay, there's a lot of dogs out there. I gotta eat a Mexi Melt. You want? I'm not letting you up on the couch now. She's all spread out up there. I'm not letting you up there. You had your chance, sweetie. I love you. Why don't you stream? You know what's crazy? When they did Resident Evil 1, the movie, they had to get permission from PETA to put all the makeup on these dogs. That was not CG. Those dogs were covered in special makeup. FYI.
That's gotta be the orphanage.
No, I just meant in general. So I've had a lot of obscure video games before, no pun intended. Nice.
Hang on, Sherry.
The only really rare game, horror-wise, that I haven't owned, and it's funny because I tricked Zyber into playing it, was Rule of Rose. I've owned Kuon. I own currently all the Clock Towers. Never got Haunted Ground. Had a chance to get Haunted Ground. Did not get Haunted Ground. I still think about that. I could have got Haunted Ground for cost. Like what it cost, like $59.99. I was like, meh.
Hello? I have the pendant.
And then I found out that it was a low... Oh, this guy.
Your fault.
What?
Took too long.
Get off me!
You heard that? Damn you, William.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Oh. You've got... Okay. So yeah, I've owned a lot of, like, and I still own a lot of, like, rare horror games that I just bought when they came out. Kuon, I don't see what the hype is. I think because it's rare, people are more obsessed with it. I have my copy of Kodeka. I'm not saying that right. Never even finished that, but I have a copy of it. It's like 4 discs long. It's a lot of Kodeka. Oh. Oh my gosh. Poor thing. Actually, all right. So we got ourselves a no. Girl. I don't think I've ever explored this cave of nightmares. And to think, taxidermy used to be one of my hobbies. But no longer. When are we going to finally realize that this man stole from the museum? He killed a barn owl. Oh. I guess I take for granted the ability to be able to stream. I mean, granted, I do it for free. I don't want anybody's money. I just like to. I just love streaming. Yeah. Damn you, William. That's crazy. I never heard him say that. I also don't remember her panicking that much when the dogs were attacking her. Maybe they did an update to the voice lines.
Sherry, where are you? Claire! Sherry?
So this is from 1.5. Her hidden down here is from 1.5. Girl, I'm running. Follow.
Go, go, go! Claire! It's behind
Who would mean behind you? That's behind you. I dipped out way long before you did, little one. Who's we?
Sherry, come on!
Looks like Dolph Lundgren. Oh!
What'd you say?
Cool. What's her street? Oh my gosh, fatality. Oh. I guess we know the G virus is stronger than the T virus. Yeah, if you want, you can DM me her stream name. I'll check it out.
Claire, are you all right? Can you hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us. Wake up! Wake up!
I really only watch one other person stream, and that's Zybers.
Open your eyes. Hold still. Not infected. Sherry?
Where's Sherry?
Sherry. Sherry's fine.
Do you know Sherry?
Impressive display of strength.
What happened to her?
We have to assess the situation.
Who are you? I'm Claire.
Didn't foresee this.
Excuse me. Where is she?
Hi, baby.
Hello?
Baby, she took over the whole couch. There's no room for you up there.
Oh,
I love you.
Tell me, what happened to William?
I don't know. Who's that?
The creature responsible for this.
If you turned into a zombie, I'd have to do it, Yoda.
Can you help me find Sherry?
Seems to be evolving much faster.
I don't know if I could, though, because look at that face. Okay, okay.
Where are you going?
Okay.
I don't have time to play 20 20 questions.
You understand there's going to be repercussions to both for both of us for this right now, because she's spread out up there. Leia. Oh, that scared me. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, baby. Up, up, up. Go ahead, Yoda. Yoda, turn. Boy. Boy, dog. Go. I'm sorry, sweetheart. He wanted to come up, too. I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. Look at those faces. Don't. Here's the one thing I'll say about anybody that watches my stream. Never apologize for having to leave. I'm in shock that people watch me. I'm in shock that anybody ever comes. I'm still in shock that Zyber watches me.
Where did Sherry go?
And that's not a slight on myself. I think I'm a great streamer. I just think there's also a lot of other great streamers out there. So we are not in short supply. Yeah, I don't think that Leia is very happy right now. They are sitting butt to... You know what's great is, now that they're on camera, I can talk about how they sit butt to butt, and that's just so cute. I watched her be born. It was gross. But they're technically they're my children. I was there when she was born. Yeah, Leia. You and your 5 sisters. 4 sisters. It was 5. Yoda, you had a small litter. You had 2 other sisters. You had 2 sisters, and you were the only boy dog. And they used to jump you. And they wouldn't let you breastfeed, so one of your ears wasn't up. So when I got you, one of your ears was down, and I had to give you cheese for the first 2 weeks. So from 8 weeks to 10 weeks, you had cheese in your diet, and then one day you stretched and your ear went, and I was so proud of you. Yeah, just message me that. Because the chat's going to go away. And remember, it's on my phone, so I'm not going to see it. I want to get... I wonder if there's a way to get... Maybe I'll reach out to Corsair so they can tell me no. I mean, I've got a pretty decent following. Maybe Corsair will send me one. I want one of those little thin monitors that I can just put right here so I can watch the chat. That'd be pretty neat. Plus, this is like the perfect game, so like Zyber and I and everybody, we can all just chat and have conversations and talk about life. You know, we're not, you know... Final Fantasy VII is a politically sad game. I mean, granted, this is no walk in the park, but, yeah. The undertone of that game is very sad. I know. You're so cute. You are so cute. I don't think anybody would ever argue with how cute you are. Hey, I can't believe the housekeeper actually cleaned in here today. Normally she's afraid to go in here because there's stuff everywhere. Yeah, the housekeeper was here earlier. And then I set up the third camera. And then I ordered some cables. I might start using my my Stream Deck again. Well, that's locked. Oh. So we're all in agreement here that Annette is definitely on the spectrum because she did not seem to care one dang second about Sherry. She's like, Sherry's fine. She was analyzing me. Like a savant genius autistic.
Now I'm gonna smell like shit.
Oh gosh. Oh, if games came with all factory settings, I couldn't play them. I can taste this game right now. Oh. I know, sweetie. I know. She's digging. She's so mad right now that he's up on the bed. I mean, on the couch with her. And he's so much bigger. Look at her. She's making like a little... Look at her. There she goes. And she just plopped. Yeah, Claire's model is a legit, like, runway model. Yeah, streaming is fun. It took me a long time to realize that streaming is not meant to be profitable. It's just meant to be fun. But the problem with having adult money is that I spent adult money building out the channel. Oh. Sorry. I'll go back down. Beat him up! Now, what did we learn? Plus, I gotta say... playing this on an OLED, you see a lot more stuff. Ooh, he died bad. What if they're trying to ask us for help? Man, look at that laptop. You know it's the 80s. You know it's the 90s. Look at that. Look at the tushy on that laptop. William.
What is this? Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and... You should have called the police. That's what we taught you. I did, but nobody came, and you didn't answer your phone, so... Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming! Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
Wait, are we dropping frames? Let me look. Nope. The milk's gone bad. It's from, what's that from? Dave Chappelle Show. She does. So there's an amazing. So as you've seen, I play a lot of different things, and you know, I try to watch other people's streams. You know, it's a thing. It's really hard to be a streamer and watch other people's streams because when you're not streaming, you're doing other things for your stream, also working. That's why I'm very appreciative of Zyber because he streams, but is in here most of the time, except when I'm playing something that he doesn't want to get spoiled for him. But I got accepted into a couple of Twitch. Well, I got accepted into a Twitch team, which is for like retro creators, and that's cool. But then there's also another streamer I watch. Her name is Evil Berry Cherry, and she's a retro and horror streamer, and she's making a partner Twitch stream. So I'm hoping to get into that one as well, so I can have more options to raid out to. I love that that's like the quintessential Resident Evil zombie right there. Ooh, he fell funny. Poor guys. They were just working down here. You know the worst part? Is they were probably bitten by the rats that ate the G-Virus canisters. Well, so Claire's parents, well, Claire's dad specifically, was a survivalist. Like, live in the woods against government survivalist. So I think we're going to have a lot more of those soon. And, yeah, so Claire and Chris grew up very hard. That's why they're the way they are. Also, Chris does terrible with authority because of how bad his dad was with him. That's why he was kicked out of the Air Force. Oh, that hurt. Oh, my gosh. You're supposed to be dead. Yeesh. Right in the tuchus.
Damn it.
Check your corners, love. Okay, that guy might have been bitten by zombies.
What the hell?
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. My favorite character, though, I told you, I've got 3 favorite characters in Resident Evil, and all of them, 2 out of 3 of them are not even playable. Marvin, number 1 across the board. Marvin is the most important character in all of Resident Evil. So Marvin, number 1. Forrest Spare and Hunk. But Marvin is my ultimate favorite character. He would be, like, if I got to meet him in person, either voice actor, I'd be very happy. Marvin is the greatest thing ever. That's why I don't want you to play 3. Because they did terrible things to Marvin. They turned Marvin into an idiot. And that's not right. Marvin in continuity. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Hold on. in continuity, Marvin's story now of how he got bit is now split into two different continuities, into two different timelines, and I'm very confused by that. So you've got Marvin from Outbreak File 2, where he was bit by a zombie, stayed behind in desperate times, Outbreak File 2. But now you also have his storyline in Resident Evil 9 that came from Resident Evil 3 of him being bitten by Brad. But now here's the rub. Now that we're including Ashcrofts into this, which made their first appearance in Outbreak File 2, what storyline are we going after? Are we doing Marvin was bit by Brad? Or are we doing Marvin was bit by an anonymous... It's weird. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why. And secondly, how the heck did Brad say sorry? No. Brad was already dead. There was no him saying sorry. There's none of that. All the research shows that T-virus and G-virus pretty much melt the frontal lobe. So yeah, very confused. Very confused how they did that. So your brother figure. Okay, got you. But yeah, I don't understand how Brad spoke. Brad would not be able to speak. There would not be speaking. And here's another weird thing. Were they infected by the T virus or the G virus? So now you've got two different weird things happening. So what if so we know that the zombies in the first Resident Evil are the byproduct of the T virus, right? But there was also a G virus on premises there as well. So William Birkin takes his case in Resident Evil 2, filled with the G virus, injects himself after he gets got, and then mice and rats eat that, then crows eat the mice, then crows turn, and then they start attacking people, and then they turn. So, was it all G virus or was it T virus? Which virus is attacking Raccoon City? That's an interesting one. I'm very confused. What version of the virus? Oh my gosh! I forgot that was gonna happen. I'm fine. Just gonna back it up. Just back it up. Tap, tap, tapping. Alright, we're fine. I want to read that. I'm just going to put my phone here. So, here's something that's weird. Okay. So, technically, not only did they mess up Brad's whole entire thing, plus I think he was on the take from Umbrella when he says, don't mess up like I did, but that's a whole other story. Why'd he fly off? I think Wesker paid him off or threatened him or both. Secondly, Brad was never bitten until the remake. So Brad is technically not infected by the T virus or the G virus. So what was Brad infected by? I'm waiting to see if anybody knows that. For the thousands of people watching me. Brad is technically not a byproduct of the T virus or the G virus. Correct. Correct, Chloe. Which makes him a what? It makes him a plagas. He is infected by a parasite. So he is infected by Los Plagas, which is where the T virus, which is where the Nemesis which is where the Nemesis parasite is derived from. It's an ancestor of it, the Plagas, which would explain why it's so hard to kill him in Resident Evil 2. It takes 15 bullets. So yeah, he's not infected. He's not a technical zombie. So they go and have him get bitten, right? He somehow gets back to the police station, right? He says sorry he says sorry to Marvin. Marvin drops his guard for a minute and then gets bit. Absolutely not. That is nope. 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 Also, I want to see Lisa Trevor. If I'm giving them $80... Oh, you're still alive? How? If I'm giving them $80, Chloe, I want to see Lisa Trevor. Give me Lisa Trevor. Can't kill her. She does not die. So I want to see her. Give me Lisa Trevor. Oh, yeah, that just reminded me. So the next thing I'm doing, I'm just waiting on it to be done, is I always say it's my final system that I'm having taken care of. So I am going to be... Wow, the battery on my... Ooh, you are not doing well, battery life. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna read the text. I'm gonna read it. Did you also notice that Morgan is in that scene from Darkstalkers? She's on the bar board with all the specials. That's what Brad throws at the zombie. It's a picture of Morgan on that. Thought that was kind of cute. Little Darkstalkers homage right there. So yes, so I am currently waiting on my Switch to be updated. I have a Switch 1, second generation, that's going to be modded, and that's going to allow me to play all my DS games. And the first thing that's going to be happening is Resident Evil Deadly Silence, which is my second favorite Resident Evil game of all time. And my brother just played it on his stream. So yeah, I will be playing that. It'll be mapped. It's going to be amazing. And then I'll play some Final Fantasy 3 and Final Fantasy 4, the DS versions. Hashtag winning. I was looking for this. Come here, love. Lisa Trevor needs to be alive. So here's the thing. Here's what's worrying me about Requiem. I have a feeling that we're not going to see as much RPD or as much Raccoon City as we think we're going to see. The fact that I'm 46 years old and I didn't get to see Jill go back into the RPD, I at least want to see Leon go back in one more time. Because they took that away from me in Resident Evil 3 Remake. And then what made it worse is they show you it. You get to see, you literally bypass RPD as Jill. I would have paid money to go in there. Literally. If they would have just let me go in there, just let me in. I just want to go in there. I want to experience RPD one more time. Oh, Deadly Silence is amazing. Deadly Silence is immersion to its finest. Oh, Deadly Silence is so good. Yeah, my three favorite Resident Evils are Deadly Silence, well, Sega Saturn version, which I'll play again one day. I actually do have multiple copies of that. Resident Evil on Sega Saturn, because you get to see a zombie Wesker, which is awesome. Resident Evil Deadly Silence, and then Resident Evil Remake on GameCube.
you?
There we go, right under the chin. Where? What were they making down here? Taboo lock.
Bastard.
No. Looks like your party has been cancelled. Oh my gosh! Did you say it's gonna be... Yeah, that's... Yeah, I'm Floridian. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh, you must be Leon. It looks like you're... You've fallen from the rafters? Where did you fall from? Do they ever explain that? Where? Oh, the second... No. Where did he... Okay, now I'd like to know where you fell from, mate. I was crawling in the dark, reaching for an answer. Tell me what it's for. Make me understand it. Speaking of, did you see my Pepsi jingle today? Just know, you might know me before I'm famous, because I guarantee you Pepsi is going to hear it, and they're going to be like, yes. I'm going to be like, yes, sir. Okay, why didn't he reanimate? Why didn't the USS reanimate? What is wrong with you? Yeah, I want to know how he got up there. I want to know. There is no way. There is nothing up here. Where the heck did you come from? Switch him off, mate. In it. Right under the chin.
What is up with you? Asshole.
Okay, she's a little feisty. But she's gave the double A word. I've never heard her drop it twice. OSHA. Under the chin. Oh, he was wandering over here. He was over here, in it. that? Never have enough knives, mate, in it. What is wrong with you? Where's that training key? I mean, that facility key. Hi, cute boy. Yoda, you're the cutest. Leia, you're the equally cutest. Look at your butts. Oh, God, the place. Bloody hell! Quick decision. They call him Yoda. Yoda wits. Wait, the new Silent Hill movie? It's not. Yeah, I heard it's not doing too well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're sweating like crazy. That is a serious. That's like a 2-hour shower suit right there. What's cool is if you play the, which I should play it. I've played it. I've played it a little bit because I have. Now it's easier to play because I have it on FPGA. If you play Resident Evil 2, the Impossible port for N64, they give you a Leon character costume that looks just like this. And it's like Leon edition, though. It's pretty neat. He looks like a motocross, but it's like Leon editioned. It's pretty fancy. Angel Studios. Yeah, I love it. See, that's one of the only funny lines. There's 2 funny lines in Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I just love... See, that's the thing. The voice actress, I adored her in it. I thought she was great. She goes... I'm going to drop... I can't drop the F word, but she goes, F word can't even swim, but it's Fucker. And then she goes... When she gets into the sewer for the first time, she's like, oh, I'm definitely burning these clothes. And then her other one was F word won't even die already. She's so mean. She's so funny and mean at the same time. Oh, let's watch that movie. Gave us a Betamax, which was far superior to VHS. But still, VHS won the day. It's like HD DVD versus Blu-ray. I wonder if it's. I wonder if I went and got an HD DVD player for the Xbox 360, and I just decided to do a movie night where I watched HD DVD movies. Technically, that format no longer exists. I wonder if that would be like a copyright thing. Because I have a lot of HD DVD movies. Because I have an HD DVD player, like right here.
watch that.
And that's how the infection spread. It always starts with something small. Yeah, I did. My buddy did a couple mods for me because I'm not really big into modding stuff because then people go overboard. I don't think I need to see. The only one that I did that was a bit risque was Claire, but it's her wearing the Resident Evil 3 Jill costume, where she's wearing like the miniskirt police officer. That's the only one I ever did that was risque, but people go like crazy with it, making them naked. But I did, for Resident Evil 3 Remake on PC, I had her running around as a giant sandwich, which I loved. It was a Jill sandwich. I thought that was pretty funny. Man, I hope we see Barry again. We never see Sheva again. I think Billy is I think Billy is like the legit nemesis. I think they caught him and turned him into the nemesis. So I don't think we'll ever see him again. But I would like to see Sheva. She did post some cryptic stuff. So maybe, yeah, her voice actress was posting recently. So maybe we will get to see her. And that would be legendary. Nope, that's the wrong way. See, I always get lost in this sewer. This is how I would die IRL. I'd get lost. And then get bit while I was looking at my map. Because this is 1998. There's no GPS yet. There's no smartphones. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think they got banned. I saw a few TikTok streamers that modded out Ada heavily modded out Ada. They just have her running around naked. I'm like, well, that's against, Capcom's not gonna like that. Yeah, you can't do that. Capcom will get mad at you. The only reason I'm justifying even modding my Switch and playing Resident Evil Deadly Silence on it is because it was never released on another system, and technically I am playing it on a Nintendo system, and I own 4 copies of it. That's my, yeah. Like, if they released that virtually, I'd buy that instantly. That would be like an immediate purchase. Like, take my money. If I could play that on stream. But we're going to be doing it soon. We just have to do it another way. Just waiting for the chip to show up. I'm lost. Oh, it's this way. This way. Huh. Dreading this blotchy moment. I'll go down there. Let's go this way first. Let's go and explore. I actually liked the first Silent Hill movie. I don't understand why it was panned so much. I thought it was great. It had Sean Bean in it. What's her name? The cop was amazing. I could have done without that skin rip scene on that naked girl. That got me a little bit. But yeah, I had no problem with that movie. Second one, it starts getting a little rough. Third one has like single-digit score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's crazy. How you gonna go and give something a single? Yeah. Y'all never heard of focus groups? Focus groups, baby. Focus groups. They focus grouped Jaws in 1975 and determined that having... Did I forget? Oh, no, I didn't. Having, what's his name? So, the original Alex Keaton, or Alex scene, he was attacked from under. Sorry, the original one was... He's on the raft, and then Jaws, Bruce, bites him in half like this. And they tested that, and people literally were going nuts. They're like, you can't do this, this is crazy. Parents were crying. So, that scene still exists along with another fatality scene in Jaws 2, which still exists, but they changed it. So, if you have a 3% score on Rotten Tomatoes, somebody failed your focus groups. I notice how you're emphasizing your sis. So you must be really close with your siblings. You must come from like a very, very, very close household. Because I've noticed how you reference them, almost like heroic in a way. I snuck into Silence of the Lambs when I was a kid. I've not recovered from that. Resident elevator. Gotcha. Yeah, Outbreak was a lot of fun. I was very sad. I heard the servers are back up, but like you have to do stuff and be like good at doing stuff to play them. But I remember I have Outbreak File 1, Outbreak File 2. I've got the rail shooter. I have pretty much all the Resident Evils. Except for Gaiden, because I sold it. I have it, like, physically I meant. Like, I sold my physical copy of it. Yeah, this Resident Evil 9 is going to cost me like $2,000. Yeah, it's going to be a $2,000 purchase. Because I'm getting that watch. If I can even get it. I will be buying that Hamilton watch. I love watches. And to get a Resident Evil watch, I will be getting that. If it doesn't sell out. It could sell out instantly. Even at $2,000. But yeah, I saw that watch. I'm like, I need it. I love automatic watches. I have one other Hamilton from the 40s. So I want to get... I've been looking at an opportunity to get a really amazing watch. And if I can get it, it is not about the money. I have the money to get it. I just need to make sure it doesn't sell out. Wait, was I just here? Did I just come from here? I did just come from here. Yeah, have her come into the stream if she has time. I'd like to meet this this sister you keep talking about that seems to be like that's a big horror fan like you are. Okay, let's go up here. No. Resident Evil. Hey, Ibs! Speaking of amazing people that I love, what's up, buddy? And he knows I love him. I actually do love him. He's like family. He's a big Resident Evil guy. Big Resident Evil guy. Yeah, so I need that watch. I really hope I can get one. I wish I could pre-order it. I put myself on the list in hopes that I can pre-order it, but there's no pre-order. It's when it goes live, if you have a chance or not. Okay. I am lost. Silver Lining. No more Mr. X. Okay, is it up here? No, it was just here. Oh no, this is the right way. This way. Yeah, I like. So Hamilton has been making watches. Gosh, since the 1930s, they made our watches for the Navy. They make amazing automatic watches, like high end watches. And I saw that watch even before I saw that it was in the game. I'm like, I need that watch. So hopefully, I will be able to acquire said timepiece. Where's Marvin? Marvin. I'm sorry. This is so sad when you think about it. There's nothing left alive in here. Everything's dead. I never opened up that door? Oh. Oh, it's not. This is crazy. This is... Yeah, I know y'all are hungry. I don't even know if you know you're hungry. I don't even know how that works. Man, look at this place. What's crazy is... There was supposed to be a statue right... No, this is the third floor. No, there was supposed to be a statue right here. So this is what gets me, right? In Resident Evil 3, you fight the Nemesis on the second floor, right? He comes through the window. They made it seem like this was a Nemesis punch. I think about this all the time. They made it seem like this right here was a Nemesis punching through a wall. So they kind of foreshadowed that we were going to actually fight the Nemesis in RPD. So I don't know if the game was rushed. I don't know what happened. All I know is I did not get to fight the Nemesis in RPD in Resident Evil 3 Remake. Woo! I forgot you were in here. Whoo! I forgot he was in there. I still think this is an homage to Hookman, to Resident Evil 3.5. Have you played the 3.5 demo or the tech demo? You fight little things like this, like little Luigi Mansion ghosts, little dolls that reanimate. Oh right, I can't leave here. Oh, that's crazy. I can't actually come out here because I don't have my key. I have to circumvent. That is disconcerting. Yeah, so it is basically Luigi's Mansion. That's the best way to explain 3.5. Leon is working for the government and he goes anywhere where there's like paranormal or like viral activity. And the idea was that he got bit by some sort of like virus, but it's almost like ghostly. So yeah, he's fighting like ghosts. It's Luigi's Mansion with Leon. It's pretty neat how they actually did it. Surprised there's no zombies coming out here. Alright, well, since I didn't bring my key because I'm a pleb, we're gonna go all the way back. Wait, no. Wait, no, we're good. No, we're not. No, we have to... Oh. Dude's office is too fancy for a civil servant. Yeah. As I said, if Capcom said tomorrow, we're going to be selling a thing called Resident Evil Unfinished Documents, Unused Files, take my money. Even if they released it only digital, which I really don't like buying digital. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The one key I have stored. Oh, I'm such a pleb. Ooh, luckily I know this. Luckily I know this map. I've been playing it for like 6 years. Oh, I could never speed run. Oh, I could never speed run. I watched a speedrunner once. This dude knew the timing, the seconds of how long a zombie bite was. And what he would do was if he was attacked by a horde of zombies, he knew exactly where to position himself to get bit by one zombie so he can knock all the other zombies back. Insane, the stuff that people know. It's not a game at that point. It's just a puzzle. Yeah, there's a you might see her sometimes. There's uh, a streamer here. She's a partner. Goes by Spinachi. She actually is a world record holder in this game. I think it's on Claire B. Knife only. But yeah, she's a world record holder in this. You'll see her sometimes on TikTok, but she's a Twitch partner, so she's on that, I think, more. I just want to play the game. I want to be crappy at it, enjoy it, talk with people, because I'm more of like a video game fun factor. I like to talk about the fun facts of the games. That's like where I'm at. That's my speed. So you've played Haunting Ground, right? Is Haunting Ground any good? Hi, William Birkenspawn. See, that's crazy. Oh, you're talking about the gammas? The hunter gammas? Whew, yeah, those guys are nuts. I actually like what they did with them in 3. I actually really like what they did with them in 3. I thought it was pretty neat. The whole, like, little... That he started his research in the sewer with them instead.
Okay. This place is...
Okay, first off, this whole dang game is creepy. Your whole time... Your whole... Oh, gosh. Coming right for us. Where?
Jesus. They're everywhere.
Some of these sound effects. I don't like it. Switch them off. Okay. That moaning is terrifying. I don't think I've ever heard that moaning before. Yeah, I'd have to get a copy of it. And that's a problem because it's not a cheap game. And I don't do... So, I won't play it if the dog dies. If I see anything with, like, an animal dying, I won't play it. Yeah, so... I know there's a dog in that game. And I'm still mad that Leon technically left that dog behind in Resident Evil 4. Yeah. Does the dog die? If the dog doesn't die, I'll play it. Or if I can get a copy of it one day. If it ever goes down in price. Okay, good. Good. And I love that his name is Howie. I love that. Oh. Yeah. The dog is the hero in Resident Evil 4. And so here's what's weird. Is Resident Evil 4 remake, in my opinion, is better than the original Resident Evil 4. I did not like the original Resident Evil 4. I loved Separate Ways, and I love that they gave Ashley armor in the PlayStation version, but I did not enjoy Resident Evil 4. I did not. I love Resident Evil 4 Remake. I think they did a wonderful job on that one. I also like that if you watch Resident Evil 4 when he has a gun out, his hands are shaking. So I don't know if that's his alcoholism or his depression or his survivor's guilt or all three. But when you see him now in Resident Evil Requiem, that gun, he's like this in 4. In Resident Evil Requiem, not a movement. Like, just perfect. So I like that. I like that he looks like he finally, got past his alcoholism and then he gets infected. So he better not die. And I better see Rebecca save him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I always forget how to do this part. But I just realized that... Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't forget it. Oh, that's good. Okay. Hey, guys. Guess what? You have to turn it around.
Hell is up with you?
Woo! You saw that? Man, that was some real right there. Oh, he's still alive. Nice shooting, Tix. Oh, yeah, you need to watch Death Island. I was watching that last night. Death Island, I do not understand why people gave that such a bad review. Oh, Death Island is amazing. Death Island is so good. I'm just done with critics. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the point of a critic. If you're gonna bash on a movie, do it better. If you're gonna bash on a game, do it better. If you think a game is bad, make a better one. If you think a movie is bad, make a better one. Critics to me are useless. I don't think they help anything. Make it better. There are exceptions to that. If you have if you bring out a game that's broken on purpose, or you do things that go against the grain on purpose, there's certain things. But for the most part, every time I see a bad review on something, I'm like, all right, do it yourself. Make it better. Oh my gosh, so you haven't seen Vendetta or Death Island? Oh, Vendetta is so good. Oh, I'm so envious of you. You're gonna see arguably one of the best fight scenes in all of Resident Evil, and it takes place in a CGI movie. Oh my gosh. Well, Devil May Cry 1 was from the team of Resident Evil. And I believe half of the team from Onimusha, because they started trying to fight. Like, that's another great series that I don't see a lot of people play. Onimusha. Onimusha's awesome. I can't wait for the new one. They're giving us Miyamoto Musashi. They're giving us a dude that wrote a book in his 60s when most people didn't live past their 20s in Japan. That man talks about how he fought a guy with a boat oar. He'd show up late to fights on purpose to mess with people's heads. Yeah, that they're giving us... If they give him a boat oar as DLC, I will laugh my butt off having us play as Miyamoto Musashi. Yeah, Resident Evil 0. I would love to play the N64 version of it. It exists. I want to play it. I need to find a copy of it or figure out how to play it. I had no problem with Resident Evil 0 on GameCube. I actually loved it. I thought it was great. And the reason why we have fast-paced Resident Evil 5 and 6 is because Resident Evil 1 did not do well when it launched. They said it was too slow and it was panned, so Capcom panicked. And we're like, we're going to make games action-oriented. And that's when they brought in, what's his name? The dude that did Mega Man and Dead Rising. I forgot his name. What's his name? Guy that did... What's that guy's name? Okay, that's driving me nuts. What's his name? Not Kamiya. What is his bloody name? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on that name. Hold on. Yeah. Resident Evil 0. I have seen that's the third Queen reference. Billy's tattoo is a Queen song. And then obviously Made in Heaven and Let Me Live are from Queen as well. Is it The Mother We Share? No, that's not the name. I forgot what his tattoo says. I think it says... Does it say Only Mother? I think it says Only Mother. Mother Love, thank you. Yes. Yeah, I think he's the Nemesis. I think they captured him and turned him into the Nemesis, sadly. Capcom would make money giving us the unfinished games that they had. I would love to play the Game Boy Advance Resident Evil. There's an actual Game Boy Advance. I mean, it never got past. It's basically the walk up to Kendo Gun Shop, but it still exists. And the Game Boy Advance was no joke. I would have loved to see a Resident Evil on that. Y'all heard that, right? I heard a groan. Oh. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, Rebecca's amazing. I say I can't even tell you about how awesome Rebecca is. Because you haven't watched Vendetta yet. Oh, God. sweetie. Give back my knife. Resident Evil. So I told you, I've been streaming since 2018. I have close to 1,200 followers on Twitch. And I don't think I'm a bad streamer. Like I said, I just think there's a lot of good streamers out there, but the market is so flooded on streamers that, you know, the top 1% get most of the viewership, and then it's spread out like between, what they say, there's like 8 million people that stream. The average streams to like 1 to 3 people. I get maybe 1 or 2 views per stream. It's crazy. So that's why I never let anybody dictate what I'm gonna play. I play whatever I want. I don't take requests. I just play whatever I want, because for a lot of the time it's just me and Zyber in here. So yeah, that's my rule is, if I don't feel like finishing a game, I don't finish it. Anything I buy, like, you know, anything I want to play, I play. And that's what's kind of like keeps me entertained. I don't look at the numbers except for the final report at the end of the day, because that would drive me nuts. Y'all good? Alright, you guys dead? And that's why I was very excited to get into that Twitch team, because I was like, that's a good way to grow. You know, other people that stream retro, stream horror. So we'll see. Okay, we are definitely going to save, because we did a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up... No, Dirge of Cerberus is going to be a game I'm going to play again. I really did enjoy it. I was getting very frustrated at that final part. But no, that'll be a game I finish. I'll definitely finish Kingdom Hearts. I finished this game a bunch of times. Rebirth I'm going to play off stream, because I'd much rather play it off stream and have Zyber in here and other people in here. This I can pick up and play and enjoy it, and either people are gonna watch it or they're not. But I just love Resident Evil in general. So Leia, leave your feet alone. And don't smile at me while you bite your feet. You're literally get an allergy shot, you weirdo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love that game. I think that game's great. I think that game is amazing. And then Crisis Core was no joke. That game is crazy. Okay, so the rook's next to the knight. But not the rook next to the the rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was yeah, my friend Max, they had me pick that. I told you, for $34. I was like, heck yes. Leia, why are you panting? You're literally laying down. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so let's take all these out. Bishop. Okay, so we know the only one that doesn't move is this one. Okay, so what's this thing say? Let's read it. The rook's next to the knight. Okay, so but not facing the queen. Okay. Oh. Okay, got it.
This is not my forte.
Did I do it? Did I win? The rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. Oh. I think. No, that can't be right. It says the rook is next to the knight but not facing the queen. Hmm. No? Huh. See what I'm doing wrong here. All right. Oh, it's bright. Okay. What? Got it on the first try.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
Saw that? First try. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Look how far we've came. We're making it happen.
Power must be out.
I have 2 pints of ice cream that I got buy one get one, and I was told that ice cream expires, and I have to actually eat it soon. So I might actually, you might have inspired me to have some ice cream tonight. Because normally I don't have ice cream because I've got the bad sugar, but I don't eat much sugar, so maybe I'll have a couple scoops of Breyer's cherry vanilla, because that is the best ice cream, and it was buy one get one. And it's in my freezer. Hey, Zybe, what do you think of my Lego gun? Biohazard. Line? Oh, right. Got to do the bloody puzzle, mate. Got it on the first try! Stogla. Oh! I forgot that was gonna happen. Now I got really scared. That's not cool. That's not cool. That made me really, really jump. I forgot that was gonna happen, and now I'm really scared. That was not cool. Yoda wins. That made me so scared. This is not good. Resident Ruh-roh. Yeah! Die!
Should have known you would have died.
Ooh, it's right on my tuchus. Get up. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Have I got a surprise for you?
Goodbye. As they say, got him on the first trizzle.
I'm so sorry, Sherry. This is taking forever.
Man. We only... Oh, yeah. Did you look up the watch? Look up the cinema of Leon wearing the watch. I didn't know he wore it in the game. But look up the watch in the cinema. And then look at the watch itself and tell me that's not like an amazing timepiece. Tamulok. Load. know if it isn't Allie. Look who just came in. Ooh, she's not doing well.
Sherry? Claire? Sherry, are you alright?
No, she's not all right.
What are you doing? I'm here to help. Sherry's been implanted. She can't be saved.
Well, that's not true.
You're her mother. Get in here! You don't understand. William is still out there, and if I don't stop him, this conversation is over. Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Exactly. See, I gotta get that. I gotta get that watch.
There's not enough time. Millions of lives are at stake. Sherry.
Biohazard.
Sweetie. Goodbye.
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sherry, don't worry. I will get you whatever you need, okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because I care.
See, I firmly believe that even though that Claire got Sherry the antidote, I still think that the virus, the G virus, infected her enough where she got a little superpowery. Because she is very OP in Resident Evil 6. I think she got a touch of the G virus in there from that, in my opinion.
Annette said her lab's not far. Wait,
Annette Birkin,
cable car.
Mother of the Year. Umbrella, our business is life itself.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
This is a sewage treatment plant.
Almost there, Sherry. We're almost there. Oh, good. The cable car.
Yeah, what happened to Jake, too? Like, all these characters, man.
Okay. Here we go. Just hold on, Sherry, okay? You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Better check everything.
Man, why are you panting?
No turning back.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Ooh, she's not doing well.
Hey. Are you okay?
Your jacket's so warm.
Resident Evil 6 gets hate because they were trying... It's Resident Evil 6, and I've said this before, should have been 3 different Resident Evil games. But they took 3 separate storylines and combined them. It just was a lot of work to do.
Are you kidding me?
But what's funny is,
You were
Resident
just
Evil
fine
6,
without me, so I came along
Resident
and
Evil
got you
9
sorts of
plays like
trouble.
Resident Evil 6 with all the crazy wackiness. So,
I have something
we'll
here.
see.
I don't.
Really? Why not? So pretty.
It's from my mom. For my birthday last year.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I can't even tell you about Death Island. Oh man, they mention Resident Evil 6 stuff in Death Island. It's so amazing.
I know it seems like your mom doesn't care, but hey, Sherry, come here.
Yeah, they were just trying to do too much. Here's a crazy thing, and I was talking to Zyber about this. Resident Evil 6 has a Famitsu perfect score. It's got a 40 out of a 40.
It's okay. I've got you. Come on.
The opening scene in Resident Evil 6 when they're on the college campus is amazing. It is an amazing scene, and I wish it would have gotten more respect. That scene is excellent. The president, like Leon going from saving a president's daughter to having to kill a president who's his best friend is, yeah, that is tough work.
Stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Yeah, but look real quick. Look at Leon's hands in Resident Evil 4 Remake. Like I'm telling you, his hands are shaking when he's holding the gun.
Stand clear until the doors are fully open.
But in Resident Evil 9, sturdy as heck. So you play a lot of video games with your dad. That's cool.
Welcome to Nest. Enjoy
Really? Enjoy
Nest.
my visit? That's what we're saying? That's what's hot in the streets? Enjoy my visit? There's blood everywhere.
Okay.
Okay, Capcom got a little lazy with that jacket, though. Because that jacket she's not wearing, but whatever. I understand it's like a symbol of, like, hope. I don't know if you saw my comment. Somebody was talking about the TikTok page for Resident Evil, and that's Catastrophe, or I'm Catastrophe. She's the community manager. She wore
I gotta go.
the screen worn jacket during her streams when Resident Evil came out, like the exact one that the mocap actor was wearing. So that's pretty neat. Fun fact. This is crazy, yeah. So they kind of like did more of an homage to a movie based off of them in their own game. They've done it twice. They gave us Nest, and then they gave us that laser scene in the Resident Evil movie. They gave that to us in Resident Evil 4 separate ways. So that's pretty neat. I like to keep this handy for close encounters. Biohazard. Yeah, they all know how to handle weapons. Claire and Chris's dad again was a survivalist, so he trained them. That's why you notice in the first Resident Evil, 1998, there's a gun inside. Better take it with you. You see her checking the sights and everything. It was pretty neat. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. We'll see how far I get. I'll see how far I get in this tonight. Maybe we'll do Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the Dreamcast. I haven't played those for a while on the Dreamcast. And if you think Resident Evil 2 looks good on PlayStation and on GameCube, you have not seen it on a Dreamcast. I play it on a Dreamcast, upscaled to 4K using SCART. So it looks absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we'll probably do that tomorrow. We'll do Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 on the Dreamcast. Because I don't know if you've ever seen them on the Dreamcast. That's the best versions of it. Okay, so I know there's people eating in here, so let's first hit this corner. Hit this corner. And we're gonna hit right here.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy.
I don't remember them saying that. Man, that is a Sony Wega right there. Look at the butt on that television. CRT, baby. Yeah, so I think Zyber will like that as well. We haven't played Resident Evil 2 and 3 on Dreamcast in a while. Plus, playing them on SCART, oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. How many blotchy knives am I going to get, mate? Woo! Fast, boy, fast! Quick like a dang bunny. You saw them reflexes? Better duck quick. Give him back my knife. He rolled on my knife.
This should come in handy.
I've only played one Assassin's Creed, and that was the Shadows one, and literally got bored of it about, I don't know, a few hours, like, I don't know, 3 streams into it, I got bored of it. But have you ever seen Resident Evil on the Dreamcast before? Because you're in for a treat. Talking about how rich Umbrella is. They got RFID tags in 1998. Our business.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Oh, yeah, well, you're in, yeah. Just wait. You've never seen him in SCART, though. SCART is a really high-end analog signal. And it, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to show you. It's going to look great. Yeah, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll probably do an earlier stream. I was going to take 2 days off this week, but I decided to stream. I did take off on Thursday, so... oh, to the left. I have the Steelbook Xbox 360 version of that with everything included still. All the patches, everything sealed. I never finished that game, but I have it. And I have the Steelbook version of it. Got an actual serial killer in that game. Yeah, the only piece of, I think, rare memorabilia I have from Resident Evil is I actually have a framed Resident Evil Survivor piece of art. Like, it's like an actual piece of, like, promotional art that was hung up in Capcom. I got that years ago. I should bring that down here and hang that down here, because it's pretty neat. See, that's cool. See, that, I don't, yeah, again, I never gave that game a chance. Not that I didn't want to play it, I just never gave it a chance. I think it came out and then something else came out and I never finished it. Same with Lollipop Chainsaw. I have 2 copies of that.
Okay.
What? Excuse me? Okay, what in the Skynet did that? What just happened there? That was crazy. You saw that? Our business is life itself. What type of game? Okay, explain to me what type of game it is. What is going on in it? I know it's like, is it squad based? I bought it, tried it for like 5 minutes. I never even took the patches out of like the patches are still in like in their packaging. It's crazy. I never played it. Played it for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I mentioned that name and then that, yeah. Umbrella. Almost let it slip. Anyway,
Senior staff
die,
clearance
comrade.
required.
I can't believe he's gone. We just lost him. What makes those more terrifying is you could tell they were humans at one point. That is not okay, Capcom. Umbrella, that is not okay. Repeat after me. We do not turn humans into plants. That's what I just said. That's crazy. I was just thinking. Well, I didn't know if I said it. I was thinking it. What is wrong with you? Hi, pup. Why are you smiling? You getting tired? Yeah. You have been up all day. You want to call it for the night? All right. All right, we're going to raid out. We're going to call it for the night. And we're going to pick up. I think we're going to do Resident Evil 2 tomorrow on the Sega Dreamcast. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Because that game is gorgeous. Yeah, I think she does want. Yeah, I have to take them out, give them their final walk, give them their late snack, and then she's gonna want to go upstairs and cuddle. But hey, you got to see her on camera the whole entire time. So yeah, we're gonna call. We're gonna raid out to Evil Berry Cherry right now. She is currently playing something, but I don't know what she's playing. But we're gonna raid out to her. So thank you for everybody that watched them both. Thank you for all the likes, Chloe. I will see you tomorrow if you're in here. There we go. What's she playing? Oh, she's playing Darkside Chronicles. Neat. So cool. All right. Good night, all.